Hello wonderful people, Groovy Mom here. This is take 3. So I just wanted to update you, say hello, and show you a couple crafts I'm doing. Hope everyone is doing well. So far we have avoided the pandemic thing that's going around. I don't know, we've had a couple tests and so far so good. So anyway, I am drinking my wild blueberry with acai. Maybe I'll edit that other video and show you when I poured it because it's so beautiful when you pour it. I'm going to plop a couple drops of my stevia in my cup. A little bit of this half and half. I was doing cream for the longest time, but gotta make some changes. A little bit of that. And then I put, for my little teapot that I always use, I put 3 bags in. Isn't that pretty? Can you see it? It's a very pretty tea. And I love this cup because when you drink it, you get to see that flower. It's a mismatched set, but it is a pretty tea. I still have my bags in there. I'm gonna let them go because it'll make a wonderful iced tea as well. But I will go ahead and take a sip. I'm not taking a video myself because, as you can see, I'm in my work clothes. This is one of my many, well, not many, few sweatshirts now. Oh, that's so good. Yum. I'm not the biggest fruit tea person, but I just love the blueberry herbal tea, and I can drink it anytime. I don't have to worry about caffeine. So there's that. Cheers to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope your family and loved ones and friends are well. So I have 3 bags of tea in here, and I think this is a 16-ounce server. Whoops, I got a little on here. But either I'll make some iced tea with that, or maybe have a couple not iced tea and a couple hot and a couple cold. But okay, so I want to show you one thing. I've been trying to. We're still on one income. It's going to be a frugal, thoughtful Christmas, which we've had in the past and never heard anything. But so one thing I did, I ran out of my hot pads are just terrible. And I was having a hard time finding thick hot pads. I went to the dollar store. We have one by our house, so I go there a lot. And what I did was I just picked up 2 of the same kind and sewed them together. You can see I've already started to destroy that one. But I sewed them together. I sewed them inside out and just flipped them, and voila, it's $2. Not bad. I mean, obviously I had to have not string. Okay, I'm losing it. I had the sewing thread on hand. Oh my goodness. So that's one thing I did, and then I actually got 2 more from the dollar store and made an even sturdier one that has pockets. Whoops, I can show that one to you. And I didn't care. I used white thread because that's what I had, because I'm really trying to tell myself not to accumulate more crap. But so I sewed up the sides, and then I just Gorilla Glued the top. And so it has pockets if I want them, but it's very sturdy and better than the $8 ones I could buy at Walmart or whatever. And it gave me something to do. I enjoy doing that crafty stuff. So I've been watching a bunch of Dollar Tree craft videos, and I made my first Dollar Tree craft. So I want to show you. I'm so excited. It was pretty fun, and I did have to spend a little money on the front. I actually got rid of some crafting supplies and was kind of frustrated with myself. It's hard to try to declutter, but also so many things that I save, 10 years down the line I could use. I know it sounds really funny, but I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but I try to declutter, and then later I'm cursing myself for throwing something out. So this one is, and I will try to link it below if I can find it. What it is it's one of those Dollar Tree, I got the Dollar Tree jute. I got the Dollar Tree, it's shaped like an ornament, and I decided to use the other side so I didn't have to mess around with the glitter or doing anything with that. And you can pop these off, and then I hot glued it back on. So what I did is I just took, this is from a stocking, and what you do is you cut it out of the stocking. I saw someone do it, and I love the little rustic looking Christmas tree. The stocking is not great. I don't really know what else you'd use it for, so I'm so glad that I came across this. Sorry, my sweatshirted arm is all over. But I had my hair in pigtails this morning. But anyway, so I cut that out and set that aside. I did two of the white chalk paint, and then I used some black mixed with white for gray. I did lines, and I didn't really like how the lines look, so then I kind of camouflaged the lines by sanding it a little, doing more kind of just roughening of it, and then doing a little bit of whitewash over it again, to where I kind of liked it. So I did that, and then just glued this back on the top, glued this back on. I think it's a little off center, but it's been a while since I worked with hot glue, and once it's on for the most part. And then as you can see, I just glued this jute from the Dollar Tree. I actually pulled some of it off because it was pretty thick. But I glued them down, and then I used some more of the stocking just to reinforce it and glued those on top. And I have my first decoration. I love it. And it, you know, it doesn't look, it looks like something a little more expensive than just a Dollar Tree. They kind of haphazardly throw things together sometimes. Last year I went through my Christmas stuff and I donated a bunch of stuff because I hadn't used it in a while, and now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I could have made crafts out of some of that. But that's just the way it goes. I'm going to try not to worry about that. But so all in all, this craft, I mean, it's a little more expensive than $1 unless you already have the paints and stuff lying around. But I did find at my Dollar Tree the black jute, or black chalk paint. So, you know, depending on your Dollar Tree, you might be able to find something good. Otherwise, you know, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, places like that, they have some of that for cheap too. But I really like that, just the act of crafting and making things with my hands, something besides cooking to do. I just don't want to accumulate too much craft stuff. That is my first Dollar Tree make. I'm so excited. I had to look, I went to 3 different Dollar Trees actually over the course of, I don't know, a couple weeks. I didn't want to make special trips for them. Looking for that Christmas tree stocking, and the one by my house got it. I just happened to go there, just said, oh, I'll just look, and they had them. So I snagged 2 just in case I made a mistake. Boy, crafting is like therapy sometimes. All right, so that's that. The other thing I did is I dehydrated some pickles. I don't know if you've ever done that. This is a jar full of pickles dehydrated. They are very salty, but I'm gonna make some pickle powder out of it. And then I also had a jar of the butter, sweet butter pickles, and I dehydrated those, although I had it for 24 hours and I still couldn't get those puppies to get crispy. So they're not crispy, but they're a very interesting flavor. So I don't really like bread and butter pickles. I think I accidentally bought them, but I couldn't bear to just toss them. I love the jars, so I keep the jars for storage. They have a really interesting taste. Like I mean, dehydrated down like this, it accentuates the taste, and I don't know, I like them. They're very, I don't even know how to explain them, but it is an interesting take on like, I don't know, not a jelly bean, but they're good. These are good. So I decided I'm not going to throw them after dehydrating. Cheers to you. I hope everyone is doing well out there. I hope you're finding some ways to pass the time. For those of you, as the weather gets colder, and at least for us, our stay-at-home mandates just got stricter. So we're, you know, things are, who knows, up in the air, uncertain. So I hope you can make your home a bit of a haven and enjoy as much of the little pieces as you can. That's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully I'll have some more videos uploaded soon. All right, take care. Hope everyone is doing well. Peace be with you.